when we talk about bringing amazing events to the table and creating world interest, us at Top Rank are so appreciative of having partnerships and relationships. And all of the pay-per-view deals are done and distributed by the head of the pay-per-view division, which is Mark Taffet. But HBO not only brings just that incredible, reaching distribution arm, but they have that platform that gives us 24/7, that gives us great documentaries and sensational programming. And that's a credit to Ross Greenberg and his whole staff. So at this point, I'd like to introduce our partner, Mark Taffet.
Thank you, Todd. Good morning, everybody, and thanks so much for coming out today in such large numbers, both in the media and to all the fans in the back of the room. We truly appreciate your support. Back in March, HBO pay-per-view was very fortunate to be a part of history, the first ever boxing event at the new Cowboys Stadium. 51,000 fans came out to see Manny Pacquiao on that memorable night, and it was spectacular in that stadium. At HBO pay-per-view, we're in the big event business, and anytime you combine the prowess of Manny Pacquiao, Cowboy Stadium, Jerry Jones, Bob Arum, and Top Rank, you have the makings of a big event. So we're here today to announce that we'll be returning to Cowboy Stadium on November 13th, when HBO pay-per-view will produce and distribute the Pacquiao-Margarito pay-per-view telecast. Manny Pacquiao's fought 12 times throughout his career on pay-per-view. He's generated 6.2 million buys, over $320 million of pay-per-view revenue. And what a journey it's been. We've been there for most of it. 10 of those pay-per-view fights, all of those big ones have appeared on HBO pay-per-view. And some of them have been very memorable. His trilogy with Eric Morales, his 2 fights, battles of Marco Antonio Barrera, those legendary matchups with Juan Manuel Marquez, spectacular knockout of Ricky Hatton, and 2 fights which broke the 1 million pay-per-view buy level with Oscar De La Hoya and most recently with Miguel Cotto. Manny began his Hall of Fame career back in 1995 at 108 pounds. He has not only withstood the test of time, but he's moved up through 7 weight divisions, won world titles in those 7 weight divisions, and he's being talked about now among the all-time greats. He's not just a boxing superstar and an iconic figure in his homeland in the Philippines. He transcends the sport. He's a news figure, and now he's a world figure. And we're very proud to be by his side for all of his fights. Manny's been noted as one of Time's 100 most influential people. He's been on the cover of Time magazine. He's had stories and features about him in the Wall Street Journal, and there'll be an upcoming segment prior to the fight on the 60 Minutes program. And with his recent election to Congress, not only will he be fighting in the ring for his people, but now he'll be fighting outside the ring as well. I'd also like to announce today that for the Pacquiao-Margarito fight, HBO Sports' Emmy Award-winning 24/7 series will be back. We'll be presenting, it'll be our 9th installment of 24/7, and it will be the 4th time that Manny Pacquiao will be a part of 24/7. It will be a 4-episode series, all new, premiering on Saturday, October 23rd at 10:30 p.m. Eastern and Pacific. It'll have premiere episodes on October 30th, November 6th, and then Friday night, November 12th, leading into the big showdown in Dallas. And we will be there chronicling all of the issues, all of the controversies, and presenting it in the compelling way that HBO Sports has been known for throughout the years. We look forward to the telecast on Saturday night, November 13th, on pay-per-view beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. It will be available in high definition, which is now a very significant component of all of the big pay-per-view fights. It will be available at a suggested retail price of $54.95 and will be available in nearly 80 million homes throughout the United States, Canada, and Puerto Rico. And of course, we look forward to a tremendous 24/7 series that will bring all of the fans up close and personal, not only to the fighters in the event, but to everything going on around this great event. Thank you very much.
It is typical in our press conferences that we introduce somebody from the site to speak about their venue, to speak about the ticket sales, to see ticket prices. But the Cowboys have a game on Thursday. Their PR department is up to their ears and getting ready for the regular season. So I'm the Jerry Jones for you today. So ringside tickets are going to be $700. The cheapest ticket is going to be $50. I don't think that stadium is big enough for this one. Anybody who's ever walked the hallways of any stadium that exists in the country has now entered a new forum when you walk into Cowboy Stadium. It is the most gorgeous, spectacular thing you've ever seen. It has an experience unlike anything, and I don't think anything in the world could ever touch this. It is an honor and a privilege for us to be associated with the Cowboys and to be able to, in addition, do their second fight ever there. Not long ago, on a personal note, somebody said to me, "What was your most spectacular event you've done?" And it was in June. I was speaking at a university. And it wasn't that it was in the moment, but it was really that we had just come off of the Cowboy Stadium fight. And I said, when you walk into this arena and you go in before you even go on the telecast, 2 hours before, and there's 30,000 people in the arena, that means that we're connecting with the fans. So everybody, get ready. If you can save some money, go down there, have a ticket, and experience something that's so special. Then you buy it on pay-per-view. $54.95 at Mark Taft. We'll be happy to take your order right here. When you talk about history, as a boxing promoter, I've been in the business 17 years, and this thing always comes up with a young fighter. How you doing?